Senator Batters.
Senator Gold. The Senate Appointments Advisory Board, chaired by Huguette Labelle, is supposed to publish a report 3 months after every round of Senate appointments. She hasn't filed a report for 15 months, with 15 new senators named. These reports have shrunk dramatically in the last several years. There used to be 10 pages of detail about the diversity of applicants. That's now 1 page. It's been 6 years since they included a list of nominating organizations. That stopped in 2018, right after I asked the government leader about it. We have no idea who has sponsored 74 out of 81 Trudeau independent senators appointed to this chamber, and who could be lobbying those senators on legislation. This government promised a transparent appointment system, but instead we get spotty reporting, limited information, and major potential conflicts of interest for Trudeau-appointed senators. Senator Gold, you've really enjoyed rewriting definitions in the chamber lately. Is this how you define Trudeau transparency?
Senator Gold.
Thank you for this question, which I believe you raised quite recently. It is the responsibility of this Senate appointment process to seek and vet the applications that it receives. I cannot speak for anybody else in this chamber, but at least in my experience, which goes back now 7.5 years, I applied and was not sponsored, and I frankly have not followed the process since. So I can't speak to that aspect of your question. Looking around the chamber, the diversity of applicants, and at least successful applicants, is so patent and obvious and welcome that I think nothing needs to be said more about the success with which this process has changed the complexion in all respects of this chamber. And the government is continuing to, it will continue on the path of ensuring the best quality.
Senator Batters.
Former Trudeau Foundation mentor Huguette Labelle has been the one and only chair of the Senate Appointments Advisory Board for the past 8 years. She draws up to $650 a day for her per diem. Her reports are late, and they've become less detailed and more opaque. I've frequently asked about this decline in the Trudeau government's transparency on Senate appointments. So, Senator Gold, can you at least tell me this? How much has the Trudeau government paid Huguette Labelle over the past 8 years?
Senator Gold.
I do not know the answer to your question, nor do I know whether that information is or should be made public.